makes the sun to rise. In nomine Patris, et Filii, et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. Well, that's done. Next, my gold. Let me open the shrine that I may see my saint. Oh, behold, the world's soul and mine. Oh, lying here amongst my other hoards, thou showest like a flame at night. Oh. Let me kiss thee with adoration, and every relic and sacred treasure in this blessed room. Dear saint, riches. Oh, the dumb God that givest all men tongues, thou canst do naught, yet makest men do all things. Oh, the price of souls, even hell, with thee to boot, is made worth heaven. Ah, thou art honour, glory, bounty, and all things else. Who can get thee shall be noble, honest, valiant, wise.
And buy whatever he wants, Sir Master.
True, my beloved master. But, as you know, I glory more in the cunning acquisition of my wealth than in its glad possession, since I gain it in no common way. I use no trade, no speculation. I wound no earth with plowshares. I fat no beasts to feed the slaughterhouses. I expose no ships to the furrow-faced sea. Nor do I use usury. I would not be so foolhardy as to lend money in the hope of gain.
Your sweet nature doth loathe the way the wealthy merchants of Venice mistreat their debtors. You would not fall the father of poor families out of their beds and coffin them alive in a clasping debtor's prison where their bones may be forthcoming when the flesh is rotten.
It is true, Oscar. I do loathe it. For where is the profit in it?
Besides, sir, you do not lie in straw while moths and worms feed upon your sumptuous hangings and soft beds, for you know the proper use of riches. May dare give now, from this bright heap to me, your poor follower, whatever household trifle your pleasure allows for my maintenance.
Here, Master, take of my hand. See who that is. It cannot be helped if riches come my way. What should I do but cocker up my genius and live free to all the delights my fortune calls me to? My wealth comes from playing the dying man. I have no friends, family, children to inherit from me. Whom I choose shall be my heir, and this makes people observe me. This brings clients daily to my house, women and men of every age and sex, who bring me gifts, give me gold, plate, jewels, in the hope that when I die, which they expect each greedy minute, it shall then be returned to them tenfold in my will. Some, covetous above the rest, seek to take over my fortune, competing with their rivals, all the which I suffer, and am content to coin them into profit, and lead them on, and say thank you, and take more, and lead them on again, like letting a cherry knock against their lips. Pass by and back again. Now, Oscar.
Oh, Tawny, the advocate is here.
Find out what gift she has brought me. Now, my clients begin their visitation. vulture, raven, and crow, all my birds of prey, that think me turning into a carcass means they can come to feast. But I am not quite dead yet. Now, Muskie, what news?
A piece of plate, sir.
Oh, of what bigness?
Huge, massy and antique, with your name inscribed it, and your coat of arms.
Good, good. Why do you smile so?
I cannot choose but smile when I apprehend the advocate of what thought she might have whilst waiting outside, hoping that this might be the last gift that she might give. And if you died today and gave her all, what she might be called tomorrow, great and learned advocate.
I long to take possession of my new gift. Fetch her in. Now come my feigned cough. my palsy. Catarrh, apoplexy, which will help my faded posture, which I have milked their hopes for these last 3 years. I hear her. She comes.
You are still the one, madam, who has his favour. Of all the others, only you commands his love. A patron, sir, here Volpone has come.
What you say?
Volpone has come this morning to visit you.
I thank her.
And has got a piece of antique plate which she here presents to you.
She is welcome. Bid her to come more often.
He thanks you and desires to see you often.
Bring her nearer. I long to have her near me, weak as I am.
I'm sorry to see that you're still so weak.
That he is not weaker.
Oh, you are too munificent.
No, sir, would to heaven I could as well give health to you as to that plate.
You do what you can, and your love shows great care in this, and shall not be unnoticed. I pray you, see me often. I cannot last long.
What is there, madam?
Oh, I feel me going. I am sailed to my port. Oh, I am glad I am so near my haven.
Oh, alas, good lady, we must all go now.
Hear me, pray me, am I ascribed his heir for certain?
You? I do beseech you, lady, that you vouchsafe a place for me in your household when his death ends my offices here. All my hopes, my very livelihood depends on your generosity. Do not forget that I have rewarded the kindness that you've shown to my master with good service to you over the years. I've ensured that your coffers and caskets are locked and kept an inventory of your jewels, monies and plate. I hope to be your steward, lady, to manage all your goods.
Yes, but am I the sole heir?
Oh, without a partner confirmed this morning. The wax is yet warm and the ink is scarce dry upon the parchment.
Happy day! Why did he choose me?
You deserve it. I know no other. But I have oft heard him say how he admires your profession, that could speak to every cause, even though they be total contradictions, and yet all become law. And with most quick agility, one could turn and turn, make knots and undo them. Give ambiguous counsel, take gold from both sides, and pocket it for safekeeping. And for his part, he thought he should be blessed to have an heir who could scarce lie still without a fee, and when every word you let drop is worth a golden sovereign. Who's there? I will not have you sing. I will fashion an excuse. And gentle lady, when you do come to swim in the lard, up to your arms in honey, that your chin is borne up stiff in the fatness of the flood, do not forget me who has not been the worst of servants.
Master, of course.
Away, be gone. If you see anybody, pretend that you've been here regarding the will. Put business on your face. Sir, Senior Commandery is coming.
Excellent, Oscar. Come, let me kiss this.
Sir, Commandery is coming to your bed.
Set the plate aside. The vulture is gone, but the old raven comes.
You are silent in your sleep. Stand there and multiply. Now we shall see a wretch who hopes to hop over his grave. You're very welcome, sir.
Ah, there you are, Master. How does your patron?
Oh, troth, sir, as he did, no amends.
What means he?
No, he is rather worse.
Oh, good.
Upon his couch, newly fallen asleep.
Oh, does he sleep well?
Oh, not a wink, sir. Not this night, nor yesterday. Merely slumbers.
He should take a counsel of physicians. I have an opiate here from my own doctor.
He will not hear of drugs.
Why not? I myself stood by whilst it was made, know all the ingredients, and I know that they cannot but gently work. My life for his, it is but to make him sleep.
Aye, my last sleep, if I should take it.
He hath no faith in physics, sir.
What is that?
He hath no faith in physics. He does think the doctors are the greater danger, worse than the disease. And I've heard him protest a physician should never be his heir.
What? I'm not his heir?
Not your physician, sir. He says they flay a man before they kill him. They do it by trying out medicines on their patients, for which the law not only absolves them, but gives them great reward.
How does his apoplexy? Is that strong on him still?
Oh, most violent. His speech is broken, his eyes are set, and his face is drawn longer than before.
Stronger than before?
No, his face is drawn longer than before.
Oh,
His mouth is forever gaping, and his eyelids red. Yes, and a freezing numbness stiffens up his joints and makes the colour of his head like flesh.
good.
His pulse beats slow and dull.
Oh, good symptoms still.
From his brain flows a cold sweat with a continual rheum in the watery corners of his eyes.
Impossible. I'm better already. How does he with the swimming of his head?
He has lost all feeling, ceased to snort. You can barely perceive that he breathes.
Excellent, excellent. This makes me young again by a score of years. Now, has he made his will? What has he given me?
No, sir.
What? Nothing?
He has not yet finished making his will, sir.
What was Volpone the lawyer doing here?
Oh, she smelled the carcass, sir, and came here when my master was composing his will, which I did urge him to do for your good.
She came unto him, did she?
Yes, and presented him with a piece of plate.
Well, I shall outdo her. Here, look. I have a bag of bright sovereigns that shall far way down her plate.
Marry, sir, this is true physic. Your sacred medicine will be an elixir to him. Oh, this will recover him.
Good, yes.
Well, perhaps it was best not, sir.
What?
To recover him.
Oh, no, well, you won't need that.
Indeed.
My investment.
You do yourself a wrong. I will advise you how to get it all. It shall be yours without a rival.
Oh, how good, master.
I'll tell you. This fit he shall recover. And on the first advantage of his gainsays, I will persuade him into making his will and show him this.
Good, yes.
There is more if you but hear it.
By all means.
Now, I would counsel thee to make home with all speed. Well, as fast as you can. And there frame a will whereto you shall make my master your sole heir.
What, and disinherit my son?
Let me explain. This will that you make, send it unto me. And when I come to impress upon my master your cares, your visits, your many prayers, your many gifts, and then produce your will, where without thought or least regard to your true offspring, you have made my master your sole heir, well, he cannot be so stupid or lacking in gratitude, but
To make me his heir.
'tis true, and you so short of surviving being so lusty a man.
So I am.
You've not only done yourself good,
But multiplied it for my son when I die.
you are he for whom I labour.
Do. I know the honest, I'll straight about it.
His ears are no better than his knowledge.
I may have my youth restored to me. Why not?
Worship is a most precious ass.
What do you say?
I do desire your worship to make haste.
It is done. I go.
I shall burst! Oh, let out my sides! Let out my sides!
Contain your floods of laughter, sir.
Oh, but thy pleading of it and thy working of it, oh, I cannot hold. I never knew thee, good rascal, in so rare a humour.
But I just do as I was taught. Follow your grave instructions. Pour perfumes into their ears and send them hence.
Oh, what a rare punishment is avarice to itself.
Aye, and with all our help, sir.
Yes, but let us have further sport with this old man. Send out for Benario, his son, and bring him here to witness his father's intent to disinherit him and to make me his heir. This should provide us with some entertainment, for who knows what violence might ensue when youth takes vengeance upon old age. Yet, old age is its own punishment. So many cares, so many fears, so many maladies. Death so often defied, and yet their senses dull, their hearing fails them, their hearing, seeing, walking, all dead before them, yea, their very teeth, their instruments of eating failing them. And yet this is considered life? No wonder he who just went home wants his youth restored to him. See who it is.
Your couch, sir. It's Signor Corvino, the merchant.
Is he dead?
Not yet, sir. But as good as he knows no man.
What shall I do then?
Why, sir?
I brought him here a pearl.
Oh, perhaps he has a bit of remembrance left to know you, sir. He always mentions you. There is no one else in his mouth but you, sir. Your pearl, a valuable one from the Orient.
Venice was never the owner of the light.
Signor Corvino.
He called you. Step up and give it to him. He's here, sir, and he's brought you a rich pearl.
How do you do, sir? Tell him it's valuable.
He can't understand. His hearing is gone. And yet it comforts him to see you. Best show it to him. Put it in his hand. Just see how he grasps it.
Alas, how pitiful the sight is. Tell me now, am I his heir true?
Sir, I am sworn I may not tell you what is in the will until he be dead. But here has been Volpone and Carpaccio, and others too. So many I can't remember them all gaping here for legacies. But I took the advantage of naming you. I answered whom we would have as his heir, Corvino. Corvino, he replied. And to all the questions he was silent to, I still interpreted the nods he made to his weakness as consent for you. Sent the others away, nothing bequeathed to them but to cry and to curse.
Oh, my dear Mosca, does he not perceive us?
Oh, he knows no face of man, nor the name of any servant, nor the one who last gave him what he called food, nor those he begot or brought up, can you remember?
I did not know he had children.
Only bastards. Some he begot from gypsies, Jews, beggars and blackamoors when he was drunk.
Oh, that's well. Are you sure he cannot hear us?
Why, sure, sir. Look, what did the rose says? Will you close those filthy eyes of yours that flow with slime like frogs? Hey, sir, help me out.
Your skin is like a crumbling old wall on which the rain falls down in torrents.
You may speak louder yet.
Your breath stinks like horse dung.
That is very good, sir.
Your nose is like a common sewer constantly running.
And what about his mouth? Shall we stuff it up?
By no means.
Pray you let me.
Do as you will, I shall be gone.
Oh, well, sir, be gone. It's your presence here that makes him last so long.
I pray you use no violence.
Why? Pray you, why would you be so scrupulous, sir?
Nay, at your discretion.
Okay, be gone.
Might I trouble him back for my pearl?
But what needless care now afflicts you? Is not all here yours? Am I not here, whom you've made your creature, who owes my very being to you?
Oh, gentle Mosca, you are my friend, my fellow, my companion, my partner. And you shall share in all of my fortunes.
Excepting one,
What's that?
your beautiful wife.
Yes. I must attend to her.
Thou hast outdone thyself.
The only way I could get him to leave was to remind me he left his young wife alone.
A young wife, say you? Is she so fair that he suspects all men might take possession of her?
He hath good reason. Celia is her name. She has so rare a face. Oh, sir, she is a most wondrous blazing star of Italy, with skin whiter than a swan all over, and a soft lip that would tempt you to an eternity of kissing, and flesh that melteth to the touch, as bright and lovely as is your gold.
As my gold. Why had I not known this before?
Alas, I did not discover it myself until yesterday.
How might I see her?
Oh, 'tis not possible. She's kept as warily as is your gold. Never takes the air except to the market. But her looks are sweet as first cherries and grapes, and watched as closely as they are.
I must see her.
Perhaps you can go to the piazza, in some disguise, to the market outside Corvino's house, and encounter Celia there.
Ah, in some disguise then, for I must maintain the pretense that I am bedridden. See who that is. Let me see. A pearl. Plate. Coins. A good morning's purchase. Why, this is better than robbing churches. Who's there?
An English woman, Lady Politic would be.
Not the English again!
Don't fetch your disguise.
Don't leave me alone with her! I do fear an illness is entering now my ear. Oh, for a child to fright it hence! Oh, the storm comes towards me!
How does me old folk?
I am not well, it would be. I cannot sleep. I dreamt last night that a strange dragon entered now mine house, and with the dreadful clamour of her voice did cleave my roof asunder.
Believe me, I had the most terrible dream, could I remember it?
Out upon my fate, I have given her the occasion how to torment me. She will tell me hers.
Indeed, it was something monstrous.
Lady Woodby, I'm not at all well. I suffer and sweat at the mention of any dream. Feel how I tremble yet.
Such a palpitation of the heart you have. Seed pearl is good for that. Boil with syrup of apples, tincture of gold, some citron tablets. Down to the good muscatel. Will you have a good wine in the house?
Yeah, or will you not drink and part?
Oh, fear not that. Doubt we shall get some English saffron here in Venice. Half a dram would do. 16 of your cloves, a little mint, some dried musk.
Before I feigned diseases, now I have one.
Sir, shall I make you a poultice?
Oh, no, no, I am very well. You need prescribe no more.
Oh, I am glad, because the poultice may not be that easy, for I have little studied physic. For now I am all for music, except in the morning, when I study painting for an hour or two, for I would have all ladies be able to talk, discourse, paint, draw, but the principal one is music, which, as Plato holds...
Our Italian poets of the present age, who are as old in years as Plato and as knowing, say that your highest female grace is silence.
Really?
Oh, Lady Woodby, I have urgent business to attend to.
Oh, I would not dream of keeping you. I must visit you more often, make you well, laugh and be lusty.
Oh, some power, some fortune, some fate, rescue me.
Now, I have brought you, oh no, I brought you a gift, but I must tell you first. I remember tending my husband, who was the only man in the whole world with whom I could sympathise.
The sun and sea would sooner stand still than her eternal tongue.
We'd lie together for some 3 or 4 hours, just to hear me speak. And he would answer me quite off the point, just like you do.
Some power, some fortune, something, rescue me!
I have brought you a gift.
Mosca, welcome to my redemption.
Why, sir?
There, rid me of this, my torture, my madam there with the everlasting tongue. The bells in time of pestilence never made like noise. All my house is steamed up like a bath with her thick breath. For hell's sake, rid her hence!
Has she presented you with a gift?
I don't care. I'll take her absence with any loss, at any price.
Ah, here it is.
Huh?
Oh. 'Tis a cap of mine own making. A trifle, I know, but with a prize such as this, surely you must remember me in your will.
Madam, I forgot to tell you, I have seen your husband where you little think.
Where?
Marry where yet? If you make haste, you'll apprehend him rowing upon the water in a gondola with the most cunning courtesan in Venice.
Is it true?
Pursue them and believe your eyes.
Oh, Oscar, thank you for thy quick wit and redemption of me. Now to my hopes. What? What again? Oh, I do fear a paroxysm.
See you? Which way did they row together?
To the Senate!
Oh, now to the business in hand. The disguise is ready.
You are to be a mountebank, selling false potions in the marketplace.
Oh, my hopes, my spirits are revived. I am alive and ready for an encounter.